Alright, welcome back to episode 4 of Rebuilding the Portland Trailblazers. Now, we're in a bit of a situation, right? Because we've been the 1 seed for the past 2 seasons, and we've lost in the second round and the first round, right? We've had the same core pretty much. We've had the same core the whole time. We've had Dame, D. Mitch, DeJounte, Chris Middleton, Rudy Gobert, and Clint Capella. Well, we got 2 of these dudes are getting old. Damian Lillard, who is not going to leave Portland. I mean, he is the most loyal guy, and we're going to be loyal back to him. I mean, we're not getting rid of Dame. He's going to be here until, he retires. And we have Chris Middleton. Now, Chris Middleton, if I remember correctly, he hasn't started to regress yet, but at 32 he's going to. So my thinking is that we need to move on from him. You look at the Sacramento series, these are not good stats. I think he is the guy that needs to go. We have Onyeka Okongwu, who's going to hit his prime soon. I mean, he's 23 years old, with B+ potential. I think it could be time that he could start, but we also could get something back for Chris Middleton. Now, DeJounte Murray, Donovan Mitchell are both 27. Rudy Gobert is also 32. Clint Capella is 30. These two we have to sign back, so that's our main priority in free agency. But I think it might be time to move on from Chris Middleton. Now, I haven't checked the trade finder yet. These two both, I believe, are free agents. He has a player option. I think he might have 1 more year on his deal. But I'm just gonna throw Chris Middleton straight up in the trade finder and see what I get. And right now, it's not looking too hot. De'Aaron Fox, we don't need a point guard. He just eliminated us from the playoffs. But we don't need a point guard because then we have to move DeJounte to the 4. We just need we almost need a 3 that can shoot and that I can move to the 4 that's on the same level as Chris Middleton. Jordan Poole is interesting. He's an 84. He's 25 years old. He could come off the bench and be kind of the backup to maybe move Trey Mann to the 3. That could be something that we do. We have no draft picks. Yes, we have no draft picks whatsoever. I'm gonna just look around to see what some of the best power forwards are, just see if I can even move Chris Middleton for one of them. So, alright, so this right here is everybody that's at or above Chris Middleton's level. I've seen John Collins like crazy. His rebounding is much better. And I don't know if that's a big issue because we have Clint Capella and Rudy Gobert. So I don't think our rebounding is the issue. His defense is so much worse though. So much worse. Scotty Barnes, if I could, I figured I wouldn't get a trade for him. However, I wonder if I can make one. He's a free agent, so I can't do that. What about Jaren Jackson? Would probably be the only one, because I'm looking at right now kind of a more versatile guy, because you see this A minus, this A+, B+. A lot of guys like that. I don't want to bring in like a Zion or a John Collins, or they can't also be in the perimeter. I think Jaren Jackson might be my best bet. So we'll go into this. They don't want to do that, obviously. It makes sense. Give them their pick back. I will just give them straight up all these picks without even checking. No, okay. I figured as much. Do I potentially give up one of these centers? Or could a guy like Anthony Melton move? Oh, okay. I think I might have just overpaid. I feel like that Chris Middleton, an old Chris Middleton, 2 first-round picks, and my backup point guard for Jaren Jackson Jr., who's way younger. He's a little bit more of an inside guy, but he can still stretch. Whatever, I guess. I mean, it is what it is. So, okay, we still have no draft picks, so I'm just going to move on from that. It doesn't matter. Yeah, like I have nobody. So for player team options, let's bring back both trays. And I'm assuming I'm going to bring back all these guys. I have no reason to let any of them walk, especially when I'm only 21 million over. Okay, DeJounte Murray, I need to bring back. Like, we're just going to throw everything at him. I'll overpay for DeJounte Murray because worst comes to worst, I'll just trade him. This should be enough, I would think. Yeah, okay, well, where's only offer? I didn't even notice that. Onyeka, okay. Onyeka's fine. And then I had, where is he? We'll find him in a minute. But I'm gonna move him a ball, or yeah, U-ball right here. I'm gonna move, he's not interested, well, he's coming back. But he's going to move back to point guard, probably be my backup, at least to start. And I think we're good for now. Yeah, the qualifying offer should be enough. I don't want to renounce their rights though. So now the other guys, I'm just gonna sit in here because I don't know who I need. Can I get like a better Peyton Pritchard maybe? I'm just trying to think of who I need to bring back. I don't necessarily need to bring back. I need a small forward. Backup small forward. I have my backup power forward. So I was wrong about those two. They must have showed up. I remember seeing them show up in the restricted free agency. Or not the restricted free agency, the contract extension. So I figured they were up for free agency. So next year I need to bring them both back. So backup small forward, Marvin Bagley's little brother, who hasn't really done anything. He's also restricted, so I can't even get him. We could bring back Thibault, who had a bounce back year, but he clearly didn't really work in our system. Okay, oh, I found my guy. 13 points per game off the bench. He can come join the team. Okay, we signed him, and now I'm gonna come through. He's gonna leave. No, you're not. I'm gonna match it, and then we're going to get through free agency. He wants to go to the Pistons. I'm gonna match it. Okay. So player progression. Dame will get worse. I'll just go into it. Rudy Gobert's getting worse too. Okay, Clint Cabella's still fine. Rudy Gobert's getting worse. Dame's getting worse. Everybody else appears to be getting better. So that's fine. My new Dame is gonna start to regress now. And he's kind of going to become one of like the third, fourth, maybe even fifth option, right? Like he should not be our go-to scorer. But we still need to get a ring. Like regardless, we still need to get a ring. Before I move on, is there a better center I can get for one of these two? Nobody for Gobert. As for Capella, it's about the same. Could I potentially upgrade? I probably would rather give up Gobert just because he's already hit the stage of regressing. Jared Allen I almost traded for. Chet's already an 88. Let's see if I can work some magic for a Chet trade potentially. You want a couple seconds? Okay, well the seconds aren't going to do anything. I get rid of Price maybe? Okay, so clearly I need some picks. I feel like I can get a Chet trade done though. I have the tools to get a Chet trade done, although it might be that these three go for some picks. Yep. Just because I do think I can get Chet here, so we're gonna get rid of these three guys. I'm going all out for this season here. It's a first and a second. I want 2 firsts. You're telling me I can't get 2 firsts for him? There it is. Okay, that should be enough. So now we go to the Magic. They have Jalen Suggs and Chet, the 2 high school team. How did I not make that connection? Okay, Rudy, and then this first, and then this first. Oh, these are worthless picks. Okay, let's start with the 2. 4. No, not enough. Okay. What if I throw in another center? No. Oh, no, let's not take Rudy out. What if I throw in... Okay. Oh, I got rid of my backup. What if I throw in Clint Capella instead? No. Okay. I would rather get rid of Rudy. And then this first is worthless. I feel like I can get this done. Okay, side note, why is Trey Jones' secondary position power forward? Do I have to give up Trey? No. Okay. I feel like that can get me one of these elite centers though. Like he's only a 2 overall upgrade. He's just that much younger. Jared Allen maybe? Rudy Gobert and Dame? Okay, so they're willing to take one of my centers and Dame. I don't want Theo Maledon and get rid of Dame. I'll do this. So yeah, they want to do that. Okay. If I give you a first instead. 2 firsts. 2 firsts and this guy. No. 3 firsts. 4 firsts. 4 firsts in this guy. Thank you. Okay. That's I mean, it's a youth upgrade and it's an overall upgrade. Jared Allen, also not like a primary scorer, right? Like he'll score, but he's pretty much just a younger Rudy Gobert in my eyes. He's gonna put up, I mean, him and Clint Capella. If I want to go back to, can I go back to Rudy's stats, please? Where'd I just trade him to? Like Rudy right here. He was putting up, we'll go 9 and 10 a game. So now if I go back to my centers, Jared Allen's putting up 14 and 11 a game. Clint Capella's putting up 11 and 11 a game-ish. So it's a small upgrade. The big upgrade here is getting better and getting younger of Jaren Jackson. So I think obviously I'm gonna need to pick up some players here just to fill out my roster, but I don't even know if it's gonna let me. Yeah, it's not gonna let me. So we'll just go to the next season and fill out the roster there. Okay, so let me pick up Torian Prince, Lamar Stevens, John Conchar, who's back and he barely played for me, and D Schroed, all of whom are getting traded. And yes, I just used the word whom. If I can just get like a pick, I could get a decent point guard for one of these for him. Who am I looking for that I saw? Chris Boucher, yeah, but I gotta give up a second. Old John Wall. Bring him in and get a ring. Yeah, no. Here we go. This is what I'm looking for. Just a pick. Because I need some picks in case I need to make another trade. Like here, this is a good trade. I'll do that. Because Ken Birch can play. Worst comes to worst in an injury. And then I don't have to go sign somebody. Kendrick Nunn here. To be my kind of like last reserve guard. And then I think I need to sign a wing, or get one in a trade here. We can pick up Najee Marshall, and that should be enough. Nope, I need one more. Sure, we'll bring you in, move him to the power forward, so I don't have 4 centers. Yeah, I'll just move you to power forward. Okay. So that guy shouldn't break my rotation. Looking at this rotation here, we may need to move Trey and Bryce potentially to get a better guard. Okay, so we're gonna go Trey and Najee to try and get a upgrade at the point guard. Matter of fact, let's not do that because we'll go position point guard, and I want to get. I have picks now. I gotta remember I have picks, so I can't just trade a guy and picks. Can I get like an 84 coming off my bench? Anthony Simons, how have you been? Would you potentially want to come back? Oh, no, sir. That was a ridiculous trade. I thought I had more picks than that. I could have swore I had more picks. Okay, so 84 might have been a bit of a reach. I'll try and throw all these in. Yeah, okay. 84 is a bit of a reach. He is the oldest one there. Try 82. 82 should be enough. I can bring in a really old James Harden potentially. What do they want in a... Okay, they're crazy. I'll still try it though. Because that could be some scoring off my bench. I don't necessarily know if I need more scoring. I already know these picks are worthless, so I'm just going to throw all of them in. Okay. I figured it was maybe a stretch to get James Harden. If I throw in this guy just because he's a bit younger. No? Okay. James Harden was a reach, but, you know, all these other guys are so young. I don't want to try and trade for them because they're going to want a ton of value back. Bring D'Anthony Melton back again. I might do it because that... what did I trade him for? I feel like I traded him for like nothing. But I'm cool with this because that gets me... What did I trade him for? I'm gonna be mad if he was just traded for like nothing. Oh, he was part of the deal to get Jaren Jackson. Okay. So basically now I've traded Jaren Jackson. Or I traded Trey Jones and this George Brook dude instead of D'Anthony Melton. That's fine. That's a good trade in my eyes. So now we got half decent. Hello? There we go. Now our lineup's looking a little bit better. This team, I don't need this guy. I'll trade him for a second round pick if I need to. Perfect, I can get a first for him. Deal, done. So this right here, this should be a good enough lineup to have us be the number one seed, number one team in the NBA again, as well as a championship contender. You can't tell me this team does not contend for a championship and like win a championship. We're in year 3 of this, and we should win. Like this is the 3rd straight year we should be going into the season favorites. I mean, you can see up in the top corner. Well, now you can't because it's blurry, but you can see we're the 6th power ranked team, right? You look at our last 2 seasons. Since the 39 and 40, since we've taken over, 65-17, 63-19, neither of those had championships. Bro, like, it's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And who won them the last couple years? So Philly won it, and then Memphis won it. So Memphis, defending champs, number 2, fine, whatever. They had they're worse than real life. They've gotten worse in real life, and they won. Where's Philly? Philly has old James Harden, right? They're worse than real life. We've gotten so much better since in the past 2 years in those 2 teams. They've regressed and they've won championships. Like, it's just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I mean, I don't know if I just have a team that's really good in the regular season and is just bad in the playoffs. But like, you look at this. We're blowing teams out for the most part. I mean, we lose a game here and there. And you see the Detroit game, we got blown out, but most of our losses are pretty close, and we're killing teams, bro. How many games do we have left? It's just the 1 game. Okay. So we are going to... I'm shortening the rotation, but I'm pulling everybody. Like, I'm legit about to play 7. It's about to get scary out here for this last game. But I can't risk anybody getting hurt, you know what I'm saying? And we lost, but it doesn't matter. Okay, Melo wins MVP. This guy, number 1 pick, wins Rookie of the Year. We do not have back-to-back 6th man of Clint. Giannis wins back-to-back DPOY, if I remember right. Michael Foster with Most Improved. He literally got worse and then got better. That makes no sense. Coach of the Year, our new guy. So basically, Chauncey Billups was... Is there such thing as a system coach? Because they're the system. And this is us, I think, right? Yes. Okay. This is probably... Wait, this might be because I have all my backups in. But if this is actually what our team overall is, this is the worst team I've had yet. Because the other 2 have been like 95 something. I don't even know why I'm looking because we're not going to have anybody. Jaren Jackson Jr., all defensive first team. That's amazing. The Magic are half the defensive second team. Very interesting. Okay, let me fix my rotation before I forget. And then we go into a playoff game with scrubs playing. We're going to have to play 9, yeah. Because Okongwu got hurt, unfortunately. So I have a feeling we're going to play Lakers. Yep, could have told you that. 2K loves them. I know they still had AD. And then they have Poku. Balmeros, I only know him because he's on the Timberwolves. But this team is not good. If we lose to them, I'm done. If we lose to them, we didn't even drop a game to them. Golden State, I'm assuming still has Stephen Curry. Yep, Jordan Poole starting now. This team is solid. This is a good team, and that scares me because they have a 90 and we don't. Jared Allen's got some work. Jaren Jackson Jr.'s got some work. DeJounte should be fine. D-Mitch should be fine. Dame's going to get cooked, though. I'll tell you right now, Dame's going to get cooked. Okay. That's fine. No way. No way, bro. Okay, we still won. Down our starting center. Up 3-2. Okay, we're in the conference finals. We're down our starting center, but Clint's not that much worse. Clint was their starter, like part-time the year before. Jokic, Paolo, Jalen Green. Wendell Moore should be fine. Why is D'Anthony Melton starting? Where's Dame? Did Dame get hurt? Don't tell. Okay. No, the game just wants to be stupid and start D'Anthony Melton. No, that's not happening. Okay. Okay. I don't want to get cocky. Perfect. Okay, we're here. We're here. We're here. We're here. Onyeka's back. Perfect. I need you to play. It's the... Why does it want to start D'Anthony Melton? You're not starting. I know you're coming back, but it's the playoffs, dog. Like, you gotta play through it. I'm begging you to play through it. Playing the Hawks. We took Clint from them. They never replaced him. It's literally just John Collins. I guess Johnny Davis, Trae Young. Trae Young. It's basically Trae Young, John Collins, and this Johnny Davis dude. They didn't replace the other two. Okay, game 1 dub. Onyeka's back. I took Onyeka from him too. Hold on. Clint, bro, no. Quit playing with my emotions like that. We're up 3-0. Let's go. 2 years too late. Dame's not even the guy anymore. Jaren Jackson Jr. with the Finals MVP. I thought it was going to be D-Mitch. But we did it. Okay? I don't know. This is not realistic at all. Because the amount of people I've used, I assume this is going to be a 1-year thing. This was a 3-year thing, bro. If the Portland, if you're still holding on to Dame in 2 years, trade that man, bro. Especially if he's playing like this. Ridiculous, bro. The amount of change in this team, bro. We kept Dame around. We got him his chip in Portland, bro. D-Mitch has been here from the beginning. DeJounte Murray has been here from the beginning. Jaren Jackson Jr., the new guy, the Finals MVP, bro. That was a good trade to get rid of Chris Middleton, because I'm 97% sure he regressed. But either way, he made Memphis worse. Memphis, were they the... I don't know, I could have swore they weren't the team that beat us, but they were in like the conference finals or something like that. And then I took Jaren Jackson from them. They were in the play-in. Center, bro, even though Jared Allen was hurt and his stats were realistically atrocious, he still was clutch to trade for. Clint clutched up even though his stats were atrocious. Part of me wants to keep going and see if I can run it back, but at the same time, I don't know if it's possible with this team because we're in an interesting situation once again. But right now, this is all that matters right here. Doesn't matter he didn't win Finals MVP. This right here. Damian Lillard, NBA champion. We got it done in Portland. We basically had to destroy the roster that he knows. It's all gone. But we got it done. So, I'll tell you what, if you don't see an episode 5, that means I tried to run it back and we lost. Just gonna be blunt with you. If this is the end of it, if this is it, I lost trying to get a repeat. So I don't know. We'll see if we can make Dame a 2-time NBA champion. But other than that, I'm out. Peace.